Students, welcome back to a Digital Learning. It is an initiative by a Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, Government of Karnataka. Students, in the previous session, we learned about how the evolution takes place, the evolution of management takes place, and also we learned about the scientific management, that is FWA Taylor's management. And in this session, we're going to learn about the 14 principles of management. The learning objective to familiarize the students with Henry Fayol's 14 principles of management. The session outcomes: at the end of the session, the students shall have a concept clarity and understanding with regard to Fayol's 14 principles of management. Beginning, the Taylor's scientific management was considered as something very unique, but after some time, it was subjected to several criticisms. That Taylor's scientific management was related to production management only. The scientific management is applicable to large-scale organizations. It involves high expenditure. It is a luxury for small-scale organizations. It involves research activities. It was also argued that devices of work analysis. So there are so many disadvantages for scientific management. To overcome this, there is administrative management. Here, the Henry Fayol has been considered as the real father of modern management. He was a French industrialist and graduated as a mining engineer in 1860. In 1908, Fayol contributed his famous functional approach to the management literature. Henry Fayol's writings were first published in 1908 in French, but up to 1918. It was not translated into English. His ideas were accepted after his death in 1925. So Henry Fayol has written a book for his contribution in which he has explained the problems of managing and organization from top management point of view. He has used the term administration instead of management. Dear students, the Fayol also stated that managers should possess a physical, a mental, moral, educational, and technical qualities to conduct operations of a business enterprises. So while giving a management principles, the Fayol has emphasized many things, particularly special two things. And Fayol found activities of industries should be divided into 6 groups. One is a technical, commercial, financial, security, accounting, managerial. So technical means is a production department. A commercial means a buying, selling, and exchanging of goods and services. A financial, optimal use of a capital and repayment of principal amount. A security, a protection of the properties of the business. Accounting, a maintenance of books of accounts and including statistics. And managerial, managing all the functions of the management. Fayol has given 14 principles of management. While giving a management principle, Henry Fayol has emphasized on two things. One is the principles of management can be followed in every organization. The second one, these principles are not fixed, they are flexible. They are listed certain fundamental principles which are to be adopted by the managers in dealing with subordinates. So these 14 principles are worldwide applicable. And the first one, that is division of work, authority and responsibility, discipline, unity of command, Unity of direction, subordination of individual interest to general interest, remuneration, order, centralization, a stability of tenure, equity, scalar chain, initiative, the esprit de corps. Let us learn one by one in detail. The principles are the statements of fundamental truths about some phenomena that provide guidelines for decision making and actions. The principles enable the managers to manage enterprises economically, effectively, and efficiently. The first one, a division of work. A business activity carried out by small scale may be managed and controlled by a proprietor. As business expands, the activities grow and need more people to control those activities. The organization is jointly managed by a group of persons. Raphael has advocated that a division of work to take the advantage of a specialization. In every organization, it is possible to divide any into small jobs. Each job should be performed by a specialist. So division of work leads to a specialization. The main aim this is to produce more and better work for the same effort. It increases the efficiency of the human being. The opinion that if a person goes on doing a particular work, he becomes a specialist and able to discharge his duties more effectively and efficiently. Suppose the employee's expertise in finance is to work in a finance department. Second one, authority and responsibility. Authority represents a power enjoyed by a person of his position in the organization. It may be for taking decision, spending money, or in many other ways. A responsibility is obligation created upon a person for the use of authority, which is entrusted to him. These two terms are correlated. The Fuel suggested that there must be a balance between authority and responsibility. It means, according to Fuel, the authority is the right to give orders and obtain obedience. Responsibility means accountability, which is the result of authority. There should be a balance between these two. Excess authority leads to misuse of power, and responsibility may lead to slaverism and may not work effectively. The next principle of management is a discipline. All the personnel serving in an organization must follow a discipline. A discipline is the obedience, application of behavior, and energy shown by an employee. A discipline may be self-employed or a command discipline. A discipline can be obtained, a lower remuneration, a dismissal, a demotion, or position. While applying such circumstances, a proper proof should be taken into account. It means obedience to the organizational rules and employment agreements, one should relationship with others, following rules and regulations, performing a assigned task honestly with interest, all come under discipline. A well-disciplined working force is essential for improving the quality and quantity of production. Unity of command. Each employee should receive order from a single superior. In the organization structure, it should be clearly stated that who is responsible to whom and who should receive order from whom. It means there should be only one boss for every individual employee. If an employee gets orders from two or more superiors at a time, the principle of unity of command is violated. This principle helps to avoid confusion regarding tasks to be done. If it is violated, it leads to escapism from work and creates irresponsibility, and the entire system becomes disordered. So next will be unity of direction. According to the principle, each group of activity with some objective must have one head. There is a difference between unity of command and unity of direction. A direction is concerned with the planning, and unity of command is concerned with the reporting. It means each group should be led by only one leader. It ensures unity of action and coordination. It helps to conduct all the activities smoothly, and resources can be utilized to the maximum extent effectively. If this principle is violated, it leads to wastage of resources, increase in cost, and unhealthy competition. Dear students, in this session, we learned about this administrative management and about Henry Fayol and his principles as given 14 principles of management. In that, we learned today 5 principles. The remaining principles we're going to learn in our next session. The references. Thank you, dear students, for watching the video.